Oh, hell yeah. Countess has been fully revealed at last. Not to mention the new patch that came out just 2 days back with some important things to cover. Let's dive into the main part, Countess and her abilities, her role, and my advice for your upcoming games on or with her. Alright, so she's one of the fanciest, flashiest, coolest looking characters we've seen in Paragon so far. That much is obvious, but dude, when she uses an ability, her weapons fucking glow red. She looks like a Sith Lord with red lightsabers, man, hot damn. But while we're at it, I should probably prefix this video by letting you know that I've actually already played her. She was one of the 4 characters I got to play way before release when I visited Epic Games HQ about 2 months ago. I got to play Narbash, Bellica, Quang, and of course Countess while I was over there. Now, she's changed a bit since then, but I have some good advice from the time that I actually played her. Bold and broad statements first. She's a burst caster vampire. Played like a true assassin role. She's in, she kills someone, and then she's out of there. Oh, and her affinities are going to be growth and corruption, so start thinking about that. I've talked about how Kalari is an undervalued character currently, and is going to be a killer character on the new map. But let me tell you, Countess is going to be insane on both Agora and hell even better on the new map, because when there's no travel mode, having a teleport that, you know, she can teleport multiple times, not just once. When there's no travel mode at all, that's going to be invaluable. So let's actually cover her kit then. Her first ability, Blade Siphon, causes Countess to spin, doing damage in the close area around her. The damage is solid and impactful, but the awesome part of this ability is the passive. She regains a bit of her max health when she uses this ability to kill any enemies. So if it's a minion or a hero, it doesn't matter, she gains health. But if it is a hero she kills with this ability, you're going to get even more health back, which means the best Countess players are going to be using this ability to stay alive in a team fight, or even use it just to sustain in lane. Next, Shadow Slip is fucking unreal. You target a player or a minion and teleport to them, dealing a bit of damage and a very useful slow. If it is a minion you used it on, it's going to die instantly, similar to how Sevarog ulti works. However, the hilariously good part of this ability is that if you press it again, you can teleport back to your original location. That is fucking nuts. You're going to be able to zip around fights like no one's business, using it to dodge the reaction damage after you jumped in. Dodge huge damage with that ability, man. You can waste enemy ultis by just dodging them, or you can, I guess, just kind of look cool. Darktide is simple and sweet. It's a cone effect in front of Countess, dealing damage to everyone in it. Simple and easy to land. Finally, Feast is a flashy ultimate that's great for locking someone down. You jump to an enemy hero, stunning them, while Countess lands a huge burst of damage. Now, it's important to know that when you use this on someone, you can't do anything else. You have to let the ultimate finish before you can control your character again. So, if you use this on someone at the wrong time, you could just be burst down while you can't move. However, the animation is pretty quick and well worth the damage. This is definitely an ability you want to use to catch someone out of a team fight, or just lock down an enemy carry so they can't hurt you or your team. So there you have it, a melee assassin that uses her abilities to do the majority of her damage. Now, this sounds like the original Kalari before her rework, only it's easier to play and more reliable. You've got the teleports to get in and out, you've got the hard CC with your ultimate, or hell, the teleport slow, you've got healing from your spin and solid wave clear from a range as well. Her kit is just as solid as a fucking rock, dude. So where would I actually play her? Definitely the solo or mid lane. There's a chance she would do well in jungle, but we never actually had a chance to try that out. But from the video, she looks really OP. So what I remind you is that that's a showcasing of the character, not a true representation. She is actually very squishy, similar to Kalari, so it's going to take the right player to not just jump in and die when you play her. And my advice if she jumps on you or your team is to fucking target her. She's gonna die quick if you actually hit her with your abilities. To me, she just doesn't seem like the kind of character that's gonna go in a duo lane. She's not gonna be very suitable at supporting someone, and she's definitely not gonna be the prime carry, right? She's a very mana intensive character, so blue buff is actually god tier on her, but then again, so is red buff. Either way, I think she's going to be the most picked character since Murdoch and Gideon. And Q dodging is going to be rampant on the day of her release, so fair warning, everyone's going to want to play her, dude. I'd also love to address a couple things from the recent patch that have been popular topics recently. The main one is definitely the fact that a tutorial was added to the game, which was so important and so needed. New players who have not played a MOBA before were having a really hard time understanding everything, so a tutorial in the game is a big, important step forward for Paragon. However, The tutorial sucks, and I mean, it's really bad. It doesn't teach you to respect towers, or even to last it, or even a fair showing of how to kill an enemy in the health pool that they'll probably have. A lot of people are upset about this, which is understandable, but I just want to take a moment to say something that seems kind of obvious to me. It's literally the first version of the tutorial. Did you know how long it took for Dota 2 to get a fucking tutorial? Well over a full year, dude. Paragon is still in beta, yet it has a tutorial even now. Yes, it's not great right now, but it is in-game. And now that it's actually in-game, it's going to be easy for Paragon to update and fix it and make it more relevant for new players. It needs testing, it needs fixing, and the concepts are in-game, which is what counts the most. So all I can say is a tiny bit of patience, and hopefully that tutorial will be in a better state. But I really don't think we need to freak out quite as hard as the Reddit has been, because it's just the first version of the tutorial. It'll be better. Oh hey, and by the way, we did get some new skins in the patch. Gideon has one of the best skins in the game, by far, in my opinion. Honestly, one of the best skins I've seen in all the MOBAs I played. And then there's, I don't know, the hilarious new emote for Richter, dude. Have you seen that shit? It's so out of character, but admittedly, it does weirdly suit him. And finally, we have a new weekly pack that is, oh my god, it's outrageous. Tainted Magic, Bullink Shot, and fucking Scarab Claws. Rest in peace, Muriel. Oh my god. If you don't have one of these cards, it's worth buying the weekly pack. All of them are super impactful. Even Tainted Magic is still good after its nerf. It's just not crazy OP anymore. I cannot recommend picking up this weekly pack more. This is the most impactful free cards in one pack I have seen in the game yet. Outside of cast tokens. I still don't have any fucking cast tokens. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with Countess, be it with or against her. It's going to be an interesting few days while we all adjust to playing with her in every game that we play, dude. And, you know, I guess maybe the longest Q dodging we see. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you next time.